Okay, let's continue. So let's go to 13. And when they are told, believe as the others believe, they reply, will we believe like the fools believe? Indeed, it is they are the fools, but they do not know. How many times? How many times do you think that like this has happened in human history? How many times has like that specific thing, and when they're told believe as the others believe in God, believe that you were created, believe that there's a thing, a being that is outside time and space that you can't imagine with your limited finite understanding, as you are being swallowed up through time, as you're being literally dragged through time, like you're in a car that's going, that's speeding up exponentially fast. It's not, it's like when you were a kid, it's like 1 kilometer an hour, 2 kilometers an hour, and then it's exponentially going fast. It starts here, goes like that. How many times? And you tell them, where are you going to go afterwards? And they tell you, should we believe like the fools believe? Right? How many times? And what this does is it lets you know that you're not any different than your ancestors were actually. All these are, there's nothing new under the sun. This is something that I've realized, and this will be a continuous theme as we go through all of these books, that there's nothing new under the sun. Look at this. When they are told, do not spread corruption in the land, they say, we are only peacemakers. How many times has that happened? How many times? Wild. Indeed, it is they who are the corruptors, but they fail to perceive it. And when they are told, believe as the others believe, they reply, will we believe like the fools believe? It is they who are the fools, but they do not know. They do not know. There's a perception issue. There's a perception issue. When they meet the believers, they say, we believe. But alone with their evil associates, they say, we are definitely with you. We are only mocking. I don't really understand this one. Maybe because I'm not around anybody who says they believe. Or maybe I am. I don't know. You can kind of see it, right? Because you have hope that somebody else is going to be like with you on a journey. And like they're not with you on the journey. And you need to let go of depending on another person to be on your journey. This is your journey. Like the way I like to envision it is like something else. Like take it away from like the religious perspective for a second and like just think about it like this. What if you're living in a simulation? What if nothing of like this is real? What if Descartes is right and he said, I think, therefore I am? And like that's literally all this place is. It's a place to go, it's just me here. I am creating the reality through my eyes and ears. There's nothing here. Nothing exists. I don't even know if I'm here right now. This is a dream state. And you know it's a dream state because you're literally dreaming. You're envisioning the outside. This is a dream. The perception is coming inside. How do you explain, for example, to a blind guy the color blue? How? There's perception. What color is this? This is blue. How do we all know this is the same blue? But yet you can see. You can't see. You have a perception. That's all you have is a perception. So imagine that you're in a simulation and it's only you. And it's between you and yourself, you right now. Take a deep breath. That's you in there. The one who hears the thoughts. You don't even know if you're saying the thoughts. You only know that you're hearing the thoughts. Think about that for a second. Turn this video off and think about that for a second. You're not saying the thoughts sometimes. I don't know. You don't even know, but you're hearing the thoughts. You don't even know whose thoughts those are. That's why there's like the devil that exists. And the devil's whispering into your ears because you're the one hearing it. So which means that the Quran is telling you like, bro, you're not even part of your own thoughts. These are not your thoughts. These are temptations that are being pushed into your head. Thoughts, ideas. Now imagine, not to go off too far, but imagine like you're listening to music and TV and all their propaganda, all their nonsense, and now you think that you have an original idea. Where did you get this original idea from? from an accumulation of propaganda that was placed upon you inside of your mind that you have no idea that it was there in the first place, where you got it from some TV show that you watched when you were 7, from some Instagram swipe, some TikTok swipe that you got. This is where your perceptions come from, how you view the world. God will throw their mockery back at them. So it goes 14. When they meet the believers, they say, we believe. But when alone with their evil associates, they say, we are definitely with you. We were only mocking. And this is like I think this speaks to the formation of a man. Like, it's like you, like when you're around the people of like righteousness, maybe like for your own self, like this is a warning to others, but also this is a warning to you, to me, to all of us. Which is like when you're around like so-called righteous people, like you pretend that you're righteous and then you're alone by yourself and there you go on the P-Hub, you know, there you go again by yourself, hiding your sins and then telling others how they should behave, dressing outwardly like you're some type of like religious person or something, but internally you're broken. So what you do is you pretend that you're like so religious out externally, but internally you're broken. And you can kind of see this. The people who, I think a lot of the times, the people who behave in a manner where they're like talking down to people and telling them, they got to say that to themselves. Go spend a year in a cave by yourself. Go pray in quiet. Don't tell anybody. This is like one of the reasons why I don't even like, part of me, like I want to make these videos because it's nice, but I got to be careful. I got to be careful of like, thinking that I'm smart enough to like tell anybody what to do. I don't know anything. I'm just coming to this like I'm coming to this. So imagine like it's just you and your God and your creator. It's just you and your creator. And that's all you have. Nothing else exists. And all of this is just like a test to like see the strengthening of your soul. And then you die and then you return back to the creator and you go, how did I do? How did I do? Did you fail? Did you pass? What does it mean to fail or to pass? What is your hierarchy of values? What does that mean? When did you compromise your values? So you have a set of values. When did you compromise it? Did you compromise it for the pretty girl? Did you compromise it for the line of Coke? What did you compromise it for? What did you compromise it for? Was it worth it? How do you know what's worth it or not worth it? How do you even know that? You don't have any perception. I told you already. So you have an environment, and that environment is an external stimuli that's placed upon you. And now because you have that external stimuli, you think that other people are doing it, so I should be doing it. But what if those people don't even exist? What if it's only you here? I know this is a weird conception. This is a weird thought process, whatever. But like, what if it's only you here? What if it's only you and none of this exists? You are only accountable for your own self, nobody else. So why would you get caught up in that? Why would I get caught up in that? I do all the time. You think I'm like, I'm saying this, but like talk is cheap. It's easier to say than to do. These are facts. These are facts. So then you were a hypocrite, right? Because we behave in one way with one group and we behave with another group with another group. But like, who are you even answering to? Answer to your creator. If you believe in your creator, then who cares about the thought processes of creation, no matter who they are. No matter who they are. This guy, this priest, this imam, this professor, this whatever. It's between you and your creator. You don't know what lays behind that guy's head. You actually don't know. And this is like one of the biggest problems, I have to say, and maybe this will make some people mad. I have no idea, whatever. I'll speak the truth. Like, this is one of the big problems that I have with religion. Which is like, you follow this guy and this guy and this guy and this cult. How the hell do they know? They just got here too. Like, what do you have on this life? You're 10, and then you're like, this life is like a dream. Like, you're here for a day and then you're gone. Where did the last 10 years go? Think about it. Where did the last 10 years go? Do you remember? I don't remember. But yet you're taking some guy's advice. What does he know? I mean, you could take his advice, but like, he's not the absolute authority. It's honestly between you and God. But you go to this group of people, and then you go to that group of people, and then you sway with the winds. You sway with the winds. Like, I'm talking to myself. I'm looking at myself in the mirror. I'm talking to myself. It has a mirror, so I can like talk to myself. So how should you live? Maybe you should live and try to figure out like, what's the best way to impress your creator? And like, what does that mean? What were you created for? To hook up with as many chicks to play on the hub? Come on, bro. Level up.